Do you believe you're eating healthy just because you eat fruits every day? What if I told you that this very habit, something you trust completely, could actually be working against your body after the age of 50? It sounds unbelievable, right? Because fruits are supposed to be one of the healthiest things you can eat. They're natural, full of vitamins, full of fiber, and yet, for millions of people over 50, they're not getting the benefits they expect. In fact, they're unknowingly causing problems like low energy, poor digestion, bloating, even unstable blood sugar levels. And here's the real shocker. It's not what you're eating that's the problem. It's when you're eating it. After 50, your body changes. Your metabolism slows down. Your digestive system becomes more sensitive, and your body processes sugar very differently than it did in your 20s or 30s. So the timing of your meals, especially fruits, becomes critically important. Yet, most people continue following the same habits they've had for years. Eating fruits right after meals, late at night, or in combinations that their body can no longer handle properly. And that one small mistake, repeated every day, can quietly affect your health in ways you don't even notice at first. Most people think eating healthy is enough. But what if the real secret isn't just what you eat, but when you eat it? This is where everything begins to change, especially after the age of 50, because your body is no longer operating the way it once did. The same habits that worked effortlessly in your 20s and 30s can slowly start working against you, and the shift is so subtle that many people don't even notice it happening. Here's the reality. Your metabolism slows down with age, your digestive system becomes more sensitive, and your body's internal clock starts to play a much bigger role in how nutrients are processed. That means timing is no longer a small detail. It becomes a critical factor in how effectively your body uses the food you give it. You could be eating the healthiest fruits in the world, but if you're consuming them at the wrong time, you're not unlocking their full potential. In fact, you may be limiting the very benefits you expect to receive. Think about this for a moment. Have you ever felt bloated or unusually heavy even after eating something light like fruit? Or experienced a sudden dip in energy when you expected to feel refreshed? These are not random reactions. They are signals from your body telling you that something is out of sync. And more often than not, it comes down to timing. When you eat fruits in the morning, especially on an empty stomach, your body is in a state where it can absorb nutrients quickly and efficiently. Natural sugars are converted into clean energy. Fiber supports digestion, and antioxidants begin to work immediately to protect your cells. This is when fruits truly act as fuel. They don't just fill you, they energize you, preparing your body for the day ahead. It's a simple shift, but it creates a noticeable difference in how you feel throughout the day. Now compare that to eating fruits at random times, or right after a heavy meal. Your digestive system is already busy breaking down complex foods, and adding fruits into mix can create unnecessary strain. Instead of being digested smoothly, they may sit longer than they should, leading to discomfort and reduced nutrient absorption. Over time, these small inefficiencies add up, quietly affecting your overall well-being. It may seem like a smart, healthy habit, finishing your meal and then reaching for a piece of fruit. After all, it feels light, natural, and refreshing. But what if this common routine is quietly disrupting your digestion every single day? What if something that appears so harmless is actually slowing your body down, especially after the age of 50? Here's what most people don't realize. Your digestive system is designed to process foods at different speeds. A heavy meal, rich in proteins, fats, and complex carbohydrates, takes time to break down. It requires more effort, more enzymes, and more digestive energy. Fruits, on the other hand, are naturally quick to digest. They move through your system faster, delivering nutrients efficiently when consumed at the right time. But when you eat fruits immediately after a full meal, you create a conflict inside your digestive system. It often feels harmless, even comforting. Ending your day with something light and natural like fruit, many people believe it's a smart alternative to heavy desserts, a clean and healthy way to satisfy late-night hunger. But what if this quiet habit is doing more than you realize? What if eating fruit at night is subtly interfering with your energy, your sleep, and your body's ability to recover, especially after the age of 50? Here's what changes with time. Your body follows a natural rhythm, often called the internal clock, And after 50, this rhythm becomes more sensitive. As the evening approaches, your metabolism begins to slow down. Your body is no longer focused on burning energy. It's preparing to rest, repair, and restore. This shift is essential for quality sleep and overall health. But when you introduce fruits into your system late at night, you're sending a completely different signal. Fruits contain natural sugars, and while they are far healthier than processed sugar, they still impact your blood sugar levels. When consumed during the day, your body uses that sugar as fuel. But at night, when your activity level is low and your metabolism is slower, that same sugar can cause spikes that your body doesn't handle as efficiently. You may not notice it immediately, but internally, your system is being pushed out of balance at a time when it should be calming down. Have you ever experienced restless sleep, waking up feeling slightly tired, or a strange heaviness the next morning without any clear reason? These subtle signals often go unnoticed, yet they can be connected to what and when you eat before bed. Late-night fruit consumption can stimulate your system just enough to interfere with deep, restorative sleep. Your body stays slightly active when it should be winding down, and over time, this can affect your energy levels throughout the day. There's also another layer to consider: digestion. After 50, your digestive efficiency is not the same as it once was. Eating fruits late at night can sometimes lead to mild discomfort, a sense of fullness, or even bloating that lingers into the next morning. Instead of waking up refreshed and light, you may feel sluggish without understanding the reason behind it. It's not always about the quantity of food, but the timing that determines how your body responds. What makes this even more important is consistency. A single night may not seem like a big deal, but when this habit becomes routine, the effects begin to accumulate. Small disruptions in sleep, slight imbalances in blood sugar, minor digestive discomfort, all of these can gradually impact your overall well-being. And because the changes are subtle, they are often ignored until they become more noticeable. When you start becoming aware of this pattern, you begin to see how powerful small adjustments can be. Shifting fruit consumption earlier in the day allows your body to fully benefit from the nutrients without interfering with its natural nighttime processes. It's not about restriction. It's about alignment. When your habits match your body's rhythm, everything begins to function more smoothly, from your energy levels to the quality of your rest. Most people look at fruits as a simple part of their diet, something you eat when you're trying to be healthy. But what if fruits could become something far more powerful than that? What if, with just a small shift in how you use them, they could act as a daily source of healing, strength, and long-term protection for your body, especially after the age of 50? Here's the difference that changes everything. Eating fruits casually and eating them intentionally are two completely different approaches. One is just a habit. The other is a strategy. And after 50, strategy matters, because your body no longer responds instantly or effortlessly. It responds based on how wisely you support it. Fruits are naturally rich in essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. These are not just nutrients. They are tools your body uses to repair cells, strengthen immunity, and maintain balance. But here's the part most people overlook. These benefits are only fully unlocked when your body is in the right state to receive them. That means proper timing, proper combinations, and mindful consumption. Think about how your body feels when it is supported correctly: lighter, more energetic, more stable. When fruits are consumed at the right time, they don't sit heavy in your stomach or create discomfort. Instead, they move efficiently through your system, delivering nutrients exactly where they're needed. Antioxidants begin to fight internal stress. Fiber supports smoother digestion, and natural sugars provide steady, clean energy rather than sudden spikes and crashes. Have you ever noticed how different you feel on days when your eating feels in sync? That's not a coincidence. That's your body responding to balance. And fruits, when used wisely, play a powerful role in creating that balance. They help regulate your digestive system, support gut health, and even contribute to clearer skin and better hydration. These are not surface-level benefits. They reflect what's happening internally. There's also a deeper advantage that often goes unnoticed. When you use fruit strategically, they help reduce dependence on processed snacks and sugary foods. Instead of reaching for unhealthy options, your body begins to crave natural sources of energy. This shift alone can have a significant impact on your overall health, helping you maintain a stable weight, balanced blood sugar levels, and consistent energy throughout the day. So next time you reach for a fruit, don't just ask what you're eating, ask when. Because after 50, smart choices are not just about eating healthy. They're about eating right. Small changes in timing can bring big changes in your life. Take control of your habits today, and your body will thank you tomorrow. Stay aware, stay strong, and most importantly, stay healthy.